this video I'm going to show you some useful exercises on the way of learning to play walking bass and right-hand improvisation at the same time. Before I start, I'd like to mention that improvising with both hands independently is very healthy for your brain. Regarding this, I highly recommend you to watch this video. To learn playing walking bass at the piano, you may practice a bunch of licks and then join them together. Yet, the result is not real independence, and your left hand will always remain limited to those licks. So, if you are or want to become a patient musician, this video will show you a possible way to independence of your hands. To those of you who love to read music, I recommend the gorgeous two-part inventions of Johann Sebastian Bach as a preparation. Before you start with practicing, listen very carefully to any great double bass player of our time playing a common jazz blues. Can you hear some low-level notes and kicks, which add much drive and groove to the walking bass? We will try to reproduce these effects at the piano. Watch the difference. No side notes, no kicks. With side notes and kicks. As a preparation and daily training, try to play walking bass solo with your left hand. The examples I'm going to show you in this video will be generally produced with the left hand too. Now let's start. I recommend you first of all, don't spend much time practicing licks. From the very beginning, try to play with both hands simultaneously in a very slow tempo, even if you make billions of mistakes. If you practice slow enough, this will be beneficial to your brain and to your motivation. Generally choose quavers for your right hand. This decision will lead you to convincing melody structures. Striving for independence of your hands, don't try to be a virtuoso, since this is not the task of these instructions. Always remain concentrated exclusively on your progress and success. Let's choose a common C major jazz blues as your loyal companion on the way to independence of your hands. While playing walking bass at the piano, I consider some principles of music theory. Here they are. Playing in two parts, you can lead them in sideways motion, parallel motion, and contrary motion. I put the accent on contrary motion because it produces the strongest impression of two independent instruments. Try to play colorful intervals, thirds for example, on the beats of 1 and 3. Avoid the octave there. Listen to the difference. Octaves on 1 and 3. Thirds on 1 and 3. Instead of diatonic bass melody, bass players used to play lots of chromatic side notes before a main note. Listen to the difference. Diatonic, chromatic side notes. You may even play around a named note chromatically, and it will sound maybe this way. Using arpeggios to fill up large intervals sounds very bass-like too. Few as they are, these instructions will lead you to the ability to be your own bass player, accompanying your improvisations at the piano when you play piano solo. Of course, I don't intend to replace real bass players by this method. Before I improvise over the blues in C for you, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to share it with others.